Hi, I'm Seth Factor, and thanks for joining me today on Shaman Centre Mindfulness and Meditation Programme. We deliver this session online and it's delivered on a Tuesday and Friday from 10 a.m. onwards, and also uploaded to Shaman Women's Centre's Facebook and YouTube accounts. So why not drop them a follow or a like and see what other resources they have as well. So in the last session, we explored nutrition and food from a mindful perspective. But today, we'll be exploring how water affects our bodies and our mind and adopting a more mindful approach to water and how we see water and experience water. Also, we'll be taking a trip to the beach during the meditation session, and I think that will be really useful because I know I need a little trip to the beach where we can just relax. So I hope you're looking forward to that too. We've been learning how mindfulness is important for maintaining positive mental health because it allows us to live in the present to ground ourselves and be aware of everything going on around us. And there are different reasons that can impact our health. Without water, our health can be affected. For example, if you're busy in tasks, whatever they may be, stressed out and feeling the effects of dehydration, you're not going to be feeling or doing your best. Your health and your productivity will suffer, and how you feel physically and mentally and emotionally will suffer. So, mindful meditation will assist you to appreciate the importance of hydration and the impacts it has. But first, let's have a look at the effects of being around water. How many of you love, for example, to be beside the sea, or be near a lake or a waterfall or feel that sea breeze on your face, giving you feelings of calmness and happiness and making you feel refreshed and relaxed? So according to scientific studies, the reason why we feel good beside the sea because the sea has a positive impact on our mental health. Did you know that minerals in the sea air amazingly reduce stress? So negative ions in the sea air increase the flow of oxygen to our brains. And also these are found in waterfalls too. These elements improve our alertness and mental energy. What else is really interesting is that salt in the water preserves something called tryptamine, serotonin, which we've talked about before, the happy chemical in the brain, and melatonin, which all aid in decreasing depression and low moods, aiding us to sleep better at night and giving us a natural increase in feelings of well-being overall. Now, just for a moment, think about how water sounds. How does it make us feel? Apart from wanting to go to the bathroom, that is. The sound of water has positive effects on our mental health, and sounds of water have long been used in meditation or mindful practices for centuries and perhaps even longer. So it's not something new, it's something that's existed in different cultures for a very, very long while. It's only recently science has actually found the effects of water or being around water benefiting the body, soul and mind, and also helping us to create a soothing atmosphere for our minds to just relax. Science also amazingly suggests that the rhythm of the ocean waves and the tides coming in and out can affect the rhythm of neuron waves in our brain. And neurons are those little chemicals in our brain encouraging a more peaceful pace of thought, and I found that really, really interesting and made me understand why I enjoy being by the sea. And that salty sea air and how it actually contains all these minerals that help us to feel better generally. Some experts on the field actually refer to water as, the sound of water as a kind of white noise or a background noise that can put us into a deep, relaxed state or trance in which we can hear so many things and we're able to let go of our thoughts and let that noise, that peaceful noise, wash over us. Just think about that for the moment. Essentially, what we're doing, we're actually emptying our stress buckets while listening to these sounds during our meditations. And we learn how to be present in the moment and directly experience things as they are instead of getting lost in the past. From a psychological perspective, we're positively affected by being near seas or lakes and waterfalls, and because it also makes us feel amazed and blessed to be where we are. This inspiring feeling of being in the here and the present and experiencing such an amazing view in front of us can really impact how we feel. And often people find when they're sitting by the sea, they're relaxing, they're reflecting on life and trying to catch up with all those things they need to and just enjoying the moment. Perhaps you can recollect something, a similar experience that maybe you've gone through as well. There's just something about that beauty, that vastness of a natural scene that has such a profound effect on the way that we feel. And science again has recently found such feelings can lead to things like better social relations, being more loving, being more kind and compassionate. Why? Because we're feeling better in ourselves and relaxed. And it's a kind of detox, I suppose, sitting by the sea and enjoying that sea air. If you think back in the day, you hear about people, I know in England, when people are ill, they tend to take their sick people or people that they love who are not well to the sea. And they feel better. Why? Because of the ions in the atmosphere that help us to relax. So what can we do? Right now we can't go to the beach due to lockdown, but perhaps consider some of the following ways in which we can bring the positive effects of water into our homes and into our lives. So if you haven't already, invest in a water feature for your home or your office. It doesn't matter if it's a small running fountain or perhaps a fish tank. As you can see behind me, I've got my fish tank and I really find that it relaxes me. And when I see the fish swimming and relaxed, it's quite therapeutic watching the water and watching it relax around. Also, the sound can help to block out aggravating noises like traffic or creating calm in a hectic space that you may be going through. And it's a really good visual cue to remind ourselves of the outdoors and the benefit that brings. So why not invest in a little water feature to make you feel calm and relaxed? Some people listen to sounds of water before they go to bed. Now, you can find a water sounds playlist online or natural sounds of the river or a stream or a waterfall, and playing these sounds before bed will actually help you to relax and give you a better sleep. Why not spend a little more time than usual in the shower? So the act of taking a shower is embedded in our daily lives and routine, and we feel naturally after we've showered or bathed a bit better. So next time you take a shower, really spend a little more time, and perhaps if you can, just close your eyes and enjoy the moment of that sensation of the water running down you. Focus on the sound of the water falling all around you and focus on the way it makes you feel, because that water invigorates us. That water really helps us to feel at ease and positive. Now, sipping on a glass of water. Take a glass of water or a cup of water and simply sip it slowly. Feel the water touch your lips and notice the way it feels against your skin. Take your time with this and all of these exercises we've mentioned, and don't rush, because often when we're in a rush, we're all to blame. We take that water, we gulp it down, and before we know it, we're off and gone and miss the moment. So take your time to practice drinking water slowly and just see how it makes you feel. Another way that people use in a mindful manner is placing their hands in a bowl of water. So all you need to do is make sure the water's not too hot or not too cold, and just get it comfortable and gently put your hands into a bowl and feel that water surround your fingers before submerging your hands. You can move your hands around in the water if you like and see how that makes you feel. On top of that, if you're feel like you want to pamper yourself just a little extra, drop a few drops of tea tree oil or lavender oil into the bowl and just see how that makes you feel. And your hands, remember, have pressure points all around and lots of nerve endings. So why not give your little hands a little treat? Now, talking about nerve endings, it's really important to also put your feet in water. Have a foot spa. Why not? A bowl of warm water will also work just as well. So this is one of the most relaxing mindfulness water exercises that are out there, but make sure not to leave your feet in there for too long. Move your toes around the water and feel the flow around them. And again, like I mentioned before, the feet have so many nerve endings, and the warm water can really help you to physically and mentally relax and calm down. Some of us love to put our feet in water, and some of us are not that way inclined in terms of relaxing in that manner. But just why not give it a go? Now, if you're feeling really daring, why not try this method? Now, if you're claustrophobic or can't hold your breath for long, then don't do this. But if you want to give it a try, submerge your face in water. This is a lovely mindfulness exercise, and it's actually a really good way of grounding yourself, and can be done by anyone as long as you feel comfortable. But the tip here is using cold water. Why? Probably you're shaking your head saying, no, I'm not going to do that. But let me tell you why. Cold water actually constricts your blood vessels and can reduce any swelling or inflammation you may have. It also numbs your nerve endings, and it can be known to bring immediate pain to relief for some people. And also it can bring the oxygen and the blood to the more surface of your skin and help it to kind of bring that glow back into your face and make you feel a bit more human again. So here's a few facts about water and our physical health. Dehydration. Let's talk about that. How many of us drink enough water? Let's be honest here. Only you can answer that. I know that sometimes I can drink lots and lots of water and feel great, and I feel the benefits. And sometimes I just don't drink enough, and I see and feel the difference. So dehydration can contribute to fatigue or extreme tiredness, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, digestion disorders, skin conditions, allergies and asthma. And it can be surprising to know how water in itself the lack of it, should I say, can affect us in so many different ways. Science also has found meditation slows the brain activity, processing, and the here and now, and the benefits of meditation are better focus, less anxiety, and sleeping better, having better memory, and reducing stress generally, if practiced regularly. So keeping hydrated is crucial for health and your well-being. But many people don't drink enough water or enough fluids each day. Now, maybe you're one of those people that doesn't drink enough. Well, let me throw a few water facts out there. Amazingly, an adult human is made of 60% water, and our blood is actually 90% water. And also on top of that, did you know 71% of the planet's surface is covered by water? So there, already with those facts, tells you that we need to drink more water to sustain our bodies to the optimum in all ways, and our minds too. Water is also essential for the work of the kidneys and other bodily functions. So, when we're dehydrated, the skin becomes more vulnerable to skin disorders and wrinkling and premature aging. So to function properly, cells and organs on the inside and the outside of our body need water. It lubricates the joints. So if you've got bone problems, for example, cartilage found in joints and the discs of the spine contains 80% water. Now, long-term dehydration can reduce the joint's shock absorbing facility, leading to joint pain. So think about it. Assess how much water you feel you need, and when you think you've had enough, just have a little bit more and just see what happens. It also delivers oxygen throughout your body because, as we mentioned before, blood is more than 90% water, and blood carries oxygen to different parts of your body, allowing your organs to work at their optimum. So, from a health and beauty perspective, with dehydration, the skin actually becomes more vulnerable to skin disorders, acne, dark circles on our eyes, and premature wrinkling. So everybody goes out buying all these expensive lotions and potions and face masks. Nothing wrong with treating yourself, and there's nothing wrong at all with looking after yourself and giving yourself a lovely face mask. But they're only temporary measures. What you really need to do if you want that glowing skin and healthy skin that doesn't age prematurely, just drink, drink and drink. So talking about the brain now and spinal cord. Water cushions your brain, your spinal cord and other sensitive tissues. So if we don't drink enough, if we're dehydrated, it can actually affect our brain structure and its function. And if we don't have enough water, it affects the production of hormones and neurotransmitters, those happy chemicals, and prolonged dehydration can actually lead to problems with thinking and reasoning. So when you feel tired, or you feel you've got a bit of brain fog, or you feel that you can't quite get everything in order, just think about how much water you've drank during the day. We're not talking about tea and coffee and other substitutes, actual water. And if you don't like the taste of water, why not drop a slice of lemon or a slice of orange in there, or a lime, or cucumbers too, anything just to take away that taste of water if you feel that's something you can't do. Your digestive system now, that needs water. Why? Because your bowels need to work efficiently. Dehydration can lead to different types of digestive issues such as constipation, or maybe you've got an overly acidic stomach and you have a lot of reflux. This increases the risk of heartburn and stomach ulcers. So, isn't it amazing and surprising to see how something such as water can have so many effects on our body if we don't consume enough? It also helps maintain our blood pressure. A lack of water can cause our blood to become thicker, and that in turn increases our blood pressure. So if you're already prone to blood pressure issues, try to drink more and thin that blood if you can. Your airways also need it. So what happens when dehydrated? Your airways become restricted by the body, and in an effort to minimise water loss, what can happen if you've already got asthma or potentially any other allergies, it can actually aggravate it. So make sure you try to drink enough water. Can't highlight it enough. Weight loss, the relationship of water, dehydration and weight loss. So water may help with healthy weight loss. If you drink water instead of sweetened juices or artificial drinks, flavoured drinks and sodas, cokes and fizzy drinks, preloading your body with water before meals can help prevent overeating by creating a sense of fullness. Also, if you try to drink a glass of water in the morning with a slice of lemon in, it really kickstarts your digestive system and gets it to produce those hormones that work towards making you feel better and making your body function in a more positive way. Now, there's a connection actually between dehydration and anxiety. Some research suggests that those who suffer from dehydration tend to have a more higher risk of anxiety. And most of these studies that have been conducted around the world in the effect of dehydration anxiety levels found that it was significant in terms of the relationship between how much water we drink, but was also mild as well in terms of anxiety levels. So, but much more research needs to be done within this area to get a better picture of how water affects us, and in terms of our mood and our mental health and our cognitive abilities or thinking abilities. So, what about water and lowering the risk of anxiety and depression? Mood actually improves with more water intake. Why? Because your body is not struggling to function. Your mind is not struggling to function because your brain needs water. In one study, researchers have explored how increasing or decreasing water it affected the mood of people with different water drinking habits. So what this particular study found that people who usually drink lots of water felt calm and content, but when they dropped their water intake, they found that they were more anxious, they were less content and more tense generally. But when researchers increased their amount of water intake, people generally in this study felt more happy, and no matter how much compared to how much water they drank before. Now, I know it's really difficult in lockdown. We're unable to go to the beach, and we're unable to go to places where there's lots of water without restrictions. So stay safe and make sure you follow the rules of social distancing during this difficult time. But what I'd like to do for you today is take you on your own short break away to the beach. And it's a place that you can create just for you. And you can access any time you want, and you can create it however you want to. So, with that, let's get meditating. So, in your own time, just take a moment to find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. It doesn't matter where you are, just find a comfortable place to rest. And I would like you to bring your attention to your body and notice how your body feels right now. And don't cast any judgment. Just notice the weight of your head over your shoulders and release any tension you may experience from your arms, allowing any stress or tension to flow through you, out of your hands and through your fingers. Now, relax your back muscles and release any tightness in your stomach. Just notice how your legs begin to relax, following all the way down to your feet and your toes. And don't worry if you're finding it difficult to relax. It will come with time and practice. As you lie there relaxed and calm, just ponder about how your body is made of so many cells. Cells that contain mostly water. While you relax there, imagine how such a thing as water, that clear liquid that has no taste, no colour, is the foundation of life. Now, consider how the soil becomes abundant when it rains, how that soil absorbs the rain, directing it naturally to dormant seeds that lie in the ground. Just imagine how those seeds respond and activate to the gift of water it receives. They begin to shift, activate and grow, and in their own time peep through the ground into life. Imagine how your body responds to that same water that gives life to plants and trees. Just ponder for a moment on how our body absorbs this precious water, allowing our organs to work at their best, assisting us to sleep, grow stronger and think clearly. As you relax there, just notice what thoughts come into your mind. Just notice them. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, bring attention to your breathing, that gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly, whilst you relax there, calm, safe and relaxed. Now, as you take a slow, deep breath in, all the way to the crown of your head, and slowly exhaling it out, just notice how it makes you feel. Now, let's take a trip to the sea, to a place that is calm, your special place that nobody ever goes but you. It's a warm, sunny day and the sea is blue as can be. The sky is blue and the clouds are far and few between. Now, imagine how those clouds contain billions of droplets of water, just waiting for the moment, the right moment to drop onto the earth to make it fruitful. This is the cycle of life. As you relax, you feel a gentle warm breeze against your face, and notice the wind through your hair. You smell the salty sea air, full of all those minerals that make you feel calm and relaxed and at peace. How does it make you feel? Warm, cool, excited, or relaxed? Don't worry if it's hard to imagine. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Notice the sound of the gentle waves lapping against the shoreline near you. As the tide gently rolls in, you hear it. And as the tide rolls back, you notice the sound of the water rolling back from the sand, and hear the sound of the water over the golden sand. As the tide moves rhythmically back and forth, you feel even more relaxed than before. Your mind is calm and clear as you enjoy this moment all for yourself, where you are calm and curious as to how relaxed you feel right now. As the cool, refreshing water touches your toes so gently, you begin to relax deeper. You are safe, calm, and relaxed. You notice how beautiful this moment is, the seagulls in the distance, the warm breeze on your face and body. Enjoying this moment all for yourself right now. As you relax, you allow this water to wash away all those unhelpful thoughts that may drift in and out of your mind. The water, it flows back and forth with no care in the world. The sound of the tide gently coming in and retreating back. Now, imagine the sensation of touching the warm sand. How does it make you feel? Happy, reflective, or maybe something else? You deserve this moment where you can be the real you, with no expectations, just enjoying the moment in the here and now, without judgment. Now, bring attention to your breathing, that gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly, whilst you relax there, calm and safe. As you take a slow, deep breath in all the way to the crown of your head and slowly exhale out. Notice how you feel enjoying these moments where time has stood still whilst you relax. Now, in your own time, if you'd like to take a few moments to bring attention to your body, starting at your toes, through your legs and into your belly and up your back, through your arms and shoulders and neck and back to your precious breath. Slowly begin to open your eyes and adjust to your surroundings. Well, I hope you found this visualization meditation relaxing, while we use the concept of water today to get us to a calm place in the present moment whilst visiting a beautiful place that you created for yourself. I will leave you with a quote. All we need to do is give in to the ebbs and flows of life, so that you may wash away all your troubles. Thank you for joining today. So next week we'll be engaging our senses. We're going to do a body-mind connection session. We're going to do yoga stretches to awaken the body, mind and energy flow in your body for a positive start to your day. So maybe wear something comfortable and see how we can get that body-mind connection going. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye.